3. The Channel 3 News This Morning starts now.
It's day 2 of our messy winter storm. Hundreds of schools are already closed. Roads are slippery and sidewalks are crunchy and slick.
And we have team coverage for you this morning. Christina Guessford is live at the Burlington International Airport with the latest on flight cancellations and delays. But we'll start with Gary live in the WCAX Weather Orchard. With the promise of a more normal summer, thanks to loosened statewide guidance, local summer camps are looking for people to fill their counselor jobs this morning. Channel 3's Kevin Geis is live in Essex with how they're making it easy for young adults to get jobs.
Essex Rec extended their summer programs from 3 day camps all the way up to 6. But if you expand your program, you also have to expand your staff.
The number of confirmed coronavirus cases in the U.S. continues to rise. Cases are now at 1,000 with more than 30 people who have died.
And here in Vermont, there's just one confirmed case of COVID-19 and 226 Vermonters are still being monitored for symptoms.
Now, leaders across the country are rolling out new measures aimed at slowing the spread of coronavirus.
Many businesses are encouraging employees to work from home.
In New York, a 1-mile radius containment area has been established. National Guard troops are being deployed there to help sanitize public spaces and deliver supplies within the city.
Hundreds of schools and colleges have suspended classes, including here at home.
And wet.
I'll take wet, but I don't know about the warm. Thank you, Gary. Still ahead at 6, new information about a St. Johnsbury apartment fire that may not have been an accident. One former resident now under arrest.
It's the first big snowstorm of the season in our region, and starting now, you can only expect things to ramp up.
Yeah, the heavy, wet snow is falling, and your morning commute will be a tough one. We have Ike, Christina, and Gary all outside providing team coverage of the storm for you.
And Gary's in our WCAX Orchard with the latest on the storm. Good morning, Gary.
Yeah, I'm out here in the Channel 3 Orchard right now just to make sure it's still snowing, and yeah, it's still snowing, and the snow is starting to go sideways, and that's because the winds are going to be picking up. You can hear the snow plows going behind me, and they've been busy all night long, and they're going to continue to be busy.
Thanks for being with us. It's now 6:19. While former VP Joe Biden had a slow start, he is gaining ground rapidly, with voters turning out to support him on Super Tuesday.
But Senator Bernie Sanders picked up a healthy amount of delegates. Christina, what's next for him?
Well, Sanders has been the front runner in the race so far, winning the popular vote in Iowa and then landing some decisive victories in New Hampshire and Nevada. And though California isn't reporting yet, it's looking like those results are leaning towards Sanders.
The Monday's so nice, you'll forget it's Monday.
Exactly. That's what we're trying to get people to do, is forget that. But although when you walk out the door this morning, ooh, man, it's a little on the chilly side, yeah.
Senator Bernie Sanders is looking to win his home state during today's Super Tuesday voting.
And he's leading the pack in the polls right now, but is up against former VP Joe Biden. Channel 3's Ike Ben-David continues our team coverage from Burlington's New North End. Ike?
Yes, good morning. I'm inside the Miller Center, and this is where Senator Bernie Sanders will be casting his vote later today.
Hi, everyone. It is now 6:11. Thanks for joining us on your Monday morning. You were probably distracted with the snow. Maybe you saw
What snow?
Maybe you didn't. But we had a supermoon, and I mean, look at this. We had some beautiful viewer photos that were sent in to us. I mean,
That one is
come
fantastic.
on.
Yeah,
that is awesome.
It's just a work of art.
And you pointed out the fact that these trees look
They're
so
all just
weighed
down with all the heavy snow.
all the
that's
heavy
on them,
snow,
But still, what a great picture.
Gary, remind us what makes, I mean, we know it's a full moon, but why is it super?
Yeah, supermoon is because, well, you know, the moon orbits the Earth.
What?
Yes, and it's not a total circle, it's kind of an ellipse. So sometimes it gets a little closer to the Earth, and other times that's called the perigee. And when it's a little closer and it's the full moon phase, it just looks bigger.
With all of the warm weather we're getting, you're going to be seeing a lot more road crews out and about. Channel 3's Kevin Geis is live in Winooski with a look at a project beginning next week. Kevin, what's it going to cost?
Yeah, Alyssa, the surfacing renovation here at the Winooski Circle comes with a price tag of $1.3 million. It seems expensive, but according to the project manager, it checks out.
Welcome back. The results are in, and voters in South Burlington overwhelmingly rejected a more than $200 million plan to renovate schools.
And Christina is here, but you say, Christina, you're not surprised, since most people you talked with yesterday said they were not going to vote for it.
Yeah, that's true. This plan has been controversial from the start, with people saying they're stunned by the cost. When I was at the polls yesterday morning, I had a hard time finding anyone who actually planned to vote for it.
Happening today, you can meet Loki, Vermont State Police's newest canine.
The Plothound pup will be in the front sally port of the Williston, Vermont State Police Barracks from 4 to 6 this afternoon.
It smells great out here too. You're going to have trouble ever getting me back into the studio, but I'll be back there. I'll tell you what's ahead in the Max Advantage forecast in just a few minutes.
Yeah, I think Gary much prefers being out there now than in the middle of winter.
Thank you for choosing Channel 3 this morning. I'm Alexandra Montgomery.
And I'm Avery Powell. Police took several handguns and thousands of rounds of ammo from a home in Swanton. Coming up, what's next for Joseph Johnson and Joseph Honsinger?
Several people are injured this morning after a weekend crash in Castleton. Take a look at this. This was on Route 4 between exits 4 and 5 on Saturday morning.
And now we have our media partner, 7 Days political reporter Paul Hines, live on the phone with us from New Hampshire. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning.
So after all the issues in Iowa, what does this more definitive win for Senator Sanders mean for his campaign?
New Yorkers can ditch their masks, but some are still hesitant with the sudden change in guidance. We talked with health professionals in the region that say it's completely normal to feel anxious.
38, and Gary kind of ruined his own surprise. You noticed we were being really secretive.
Well,
Today is a special day for Gary. It's his birthday.
Oh, that's Jingly.
Jingly.
Thanks, dear.
You're welcome, sweetie.
I wouldn't touch that.
Jingly is his childhood bear.
Yeah,
He keeps everything. I didn't know if you knew that about him, but he doesn't get rid of anything. So trying to decide what to bring, going through everything, it's like, oh, bring Jingly.
Okay.